Hey, this is Chad with MBQ. Today we're going to be working on a brand new 2019 RZR, talking about the dash disassembly that was implemented with the new 2018 Turbo S and 2019 RZR platforms. We're going to go over the dash disassembly. We're going to talk about the new amp plate design, the modifications that we did to the kick panels to speed up the installation, and also going over the sub enclosure modifications. First thing, remove the top of the hood. This is the same as it has been since 2014. Then we're going to remove the two T40s at the front of the dash and also the two T40s on the sides of the dash. And the last thing that we're going to remove are the two push clips. So let's get started. To remove the dash, stand in front of the vehicle. Lift up on each side and then slide forward. Now that the top of the dash has been removed, we're going to remove the front of the dash. So you got to remove these two T40s. If you have a RZR with the ride command, there will also be two T40s on the front side of the dash that will need to be removed as well. Next thing we need to do is remove the passenger grab handle. Next thing we need to do is remove the bottom pocket. Next thing we're going to do is remove all of our switch connections. Now that the switches have been disconnected, the ignition switch has been removed, and the cigarette lighter switch has been disconnected, we're going to go ahead and remove the dash. Some changes that we've done to the RZR system. First thing, speakers now come in pre-installed into the kick panels. Another really neat feature is it comes with a drill template that lines up with your mounting holes. On the sub enclosure, the sub is also pre-installed. We've changed from a stud design to a threaded insert design, making this enclosure work with 2014 to present RZRs. Our kit will also include both amp plates with the new 2018 Turbo S and 2019. So first thing you do is take your form, mount it up. You're going to be putting a screw into the thread insert. Take your drill and drill at your pilot holes. Now we're going to install the kick panel with the bolts going from the inside of the fender well. One thing, on your harness, make sure you hold it towards the top so it doesn't get pinched. Position your kick pod, take your bolts, and hand thread them from the inside of the kick panel. Now we're going to remove the pocket that's above the glove box. There's two push pins inside here. Now we're going to remove the pocket. Now we're going to go ahead and remove the glove box. There's two 10mm bolts that need to be removed. Now that the bolts have been removed, you can drop the glove box down and pull it out of the vehicle. Next thing we're going to do is lift the sub enclosure into the glove box location. Now with the new Turbo S 2018 and 2019, you're only going to be using the back 4 bolts closest to the firewall. Also a key note, when you're installing this, push it as hard as you possibly can towards the front of the firewall to make the front of the dash fit the best. The GMR LED has been added to this kit. Now you get an LCD screen, full color, AM, FM, USB, Bluetooth. Also has weather band added onto this radio with backup camera capability, front, rear, and subwoofer control outputs. Install, once it's in the kit, pass your wires, snap the bottom in, and secure the bolt on the back side. Now go ahead and secure your support bracket bolt. Now that we got the amplifiers mounted to the new amp plate, did a few wire connections here. We're going to tighten down the bolts so the amp plate's nice and secure. After the amp plate's bolted down, we'll zip tie and clean up all the wiring up top here so it looks nice and clean.